And all this stuff might seem cumbersome, but now you're going to see why we do it. We're looking at active movements, side bend left, side bend right, going to extension, side bend left, side bend right. So from the look of it, we've got a loss of extension on the left. Okay. So then I tested her in sitting. So I'm thinking, yeah, it definitely looks like C23 on the left cannot extend. Here's the vulnerability of our system, the fallibility in our system, is we're comparing side to side. So the left side seems stiff, but I should say stiffer than the right side. Then we go and test it. On your back, shall we? And again, during a Z joint imp, U joint sal on the right, she appears stiff on the left. So now I go, okay, let's see what the Z joints are doing. And as I do that, as soon as I do that, it's almost like on the left side it's just collapsing on me, boom. Going right in, almost too much, it feels hypermobile. And when I go to the right, it's like, okay, what's going on? So I just did that for quite a few times, and then it becomes quite obvious to me stiffness is actually on the right extension quadrant. Every test we've done up to this point has suggested it's the left side because she's unstable and it keeps going into spasm. So when spasm is the hardest end feel you can come up against, even harder than bone. So I kept hitting this really hard resistance, and it's not until I isolate it to one segment that I can know, okay, that side actually is unstable. And that's scary, because if you're looking at all these tests and going, even this one, and going, okay, yeah, it's and then we go manipulator. We've been manipulating right into an unstable quadrant, not just into an unstable quadrant, into the movement that's unstable. So we could flare her up terribly by doing that. Then she tells me she does have a history of being a hip hop dancer. Doing a lot of stuff on her head. Probably not necessarily
everything to my left,
intentionally. So that's definitely that kind of trauma or traumatic background would easily explain why we've got that. So there's your classic candidate for prolo. But you've got to get rid of this thing first. Okay, so that's why we're doing this, what seems like an exhaustive assessment. When it comes to the neck, it really is worth it. Otherwise you're going to run into that patient we were talking about yesterday. You know, they have treatment and boom, they're on their back for 3 days suffering. This is the kind of person that we were describing. Okay, any questions? Okay, I think we'll take a break, and when we come back we'll look at how we can fix these things.